Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody that's listening. Not going to be a super long video, but I did want to give a couple of updates in this video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So, Hedera Hashgraph puts out a tweet today with a few days to spare before the new year. Hedera crossed 2 billion total mainnet transactions. Thank you to all the app devs, NFT creators, metaverse makers that made Hedera the world's most utilized public ledger. Now, I saw a really great tweet from a guy named Zepsi at Zepsi on Twitter, and I have known this for a while. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but just the sheer scale in which Hedera Hashgraph has grown over the past, I would say, 18 months or so. And when asked why is Hbar the most undervalued cryptocurrency, don't just say because it's the most used, most secure, and most sustainable public DLT. Don't just say because major banks such as Standard Bank Group and Shinhan Bank are building on top of it. Just show them this. And if you're not aware, Standard Bank and Shinhan Bank are obviously governing board members of Hedera Hashgraph. And this is talking about market cap here. This is back November 10th, 2021. Ethereum's market cap, and we know that there's been kind of a transfer over into Solana. Things like Polygon, Avalanche is taking a little bit of Ethereum's market share, in my opinion. Polkadot, certainly a lot of these layer ones. Ethereum's market cap back to 10th of November 2021 was 558,220 million USD. Hedera was only 6,790 million USD, and really, the interesting chart here, though, is since inception, Ethereum, July 2015, total number of transactions on mainnet for Ethereum is 1,350,000,000. Okay, now this is back in November. We look at something like Hedera Hashgraph, okay? The inception, not July 2015, but August 2019 since public mainnet went live. And the amount of transactions completely dwarfs any network in existence right now. 1,812,000,000. And this is all the way back November 7th. We did just see that they surpassed 2 billion. So they're really at about that 100 million transactions per month. Based on those numbers, as far as what we're actually seeing, and obviously that just increases as network utility and adoption increases. So you can look at things like Algorand and Phantom and Tezos, Dogecoin, Cello, I call it Cello, whatever you want to say, Cardano, Elrond, Polkadot, ICP, which is Internet Computer or Dfinity, and take a look at the governing board. And this isn't I don't even think this is the full governing board. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. Avery Dennison, Chainlink, DBS, Denton's, I think that's T-Mobile, DLA Piper. I mean, you can run the gamut here. I've talked about this so many times. I've talked about it until I've been blue in the face. But it just leads me to believe that, we're going to see great things in store for the Hedera Hashgraph ecosystem, mainly because we do know that there's a growth fund within Hedera as well, the Hedera Foundation, 10.7 billion Hbar, which is $5 billion equivalent in USD as of the time of whenever this was posted. And that was September 16th. And it completely dwarfs almost any of these other layer ones that you're seeing as far as a growth fund is concerned. Algorand's got about 150 million, Harmony 300 million. Binance Smart Chain's got $1 billion worth of a growth fund, which is pretty respectable. But from Binance Smart Chain's standpoint, I try to stay away from it, at least right now. I believe it's just a more centralized network. And the lack of the breadth of validators out there within that network, in my opinion, just does not give me a warm and fuzzy. Okay, great. Congratulations to Hedera Hashgraph, and gigantic news, by the way. If you haven't looked into what Hedera Hashgraph is doing, their parent company Swirlds, and what the utility of Hbar with a lowercase h, which is the digital asset, I would certainly recommend that you do so. Again, I wanted to present this golden ratio multiplier. This is lookintobitcoin.com. I know that there's a lot of guys out there that chart. This is just a very simple charting website with multiple different mechanisms that I like to utilize. I keep bringing up the situation in which I was talking about, and I have to give a shout out to Crypto Crew University. This Pi Cycle Top Indicator, I was posting about this, I think, as recently as December of 2020, January 2021. One of my patrons actually utilized this to trigger certain sells that I guess that he made, and obviously not financial advice, but he looked into it on his own and did his own research during the first local top that we saw during this cycle. Obviously not going to allude to the fact if we're going to go up or down further, but golden ratio multiplier is certainly something that I like to look at, just because if you look, historically in the past, any of these times that we fall below the 1.6 from the golden ratio multiplier, we are essentially having decent buying opportunities in this space. You can go all the way back to 2014. You're looking at $363 Bitcoin. You can go to 19th of January 2019. You're looking at a $3,700 Bitcoin. Look at March. You're looking at a $5,300 Bitcoin. We touched really, really quickly below it back in July, I believe, at around 30 grand. And obviously had a nice little run up. So, I like these simple different mechanisms to look at. I obviously will use things like TradingView to track, moving averages or, EMAs and RSI and stuff like that. But as far as just a really, really simple thing that probably anybody that is looking at this can understand, I like utilizing looking at Bitcoin.com. So I have to give a shout out to Crypto Crew University. I'm not an affiliate with him whatsoever. It's just it's a tool. It's one tool among many tools that I think could provide value to individuals within this space. All right, a couple of real quick things as well. I just found this today and I had to translate this, but if you're not aware who Identity is, Identity essentially is partnered with Swift, partnered with R3, and just today, I believe that HSBC's Dart is going to be utilizing Identity, or Identity is integrated into that. I found that they have obtained a second license through HSBC. Now, also, if you're not aware, Identity, I found patents about a year and a half ago about Identity being built on top of the Ripple network, as well as having patents that are talking about integrating Swift and RippleNet into the same system within these legacy institutions, and allowing or actually preferring digital assets like XRP to settle within that network. This was the second license that they just obtained today through HSBC. New licensing agreement with a contract value of $511,600. And HSBC is an absolute monstrosity. If you're not aware, there's multiple tie-ins between like global finance and what HSBC deals in. So I would pay attention to this by combining professional services fees and continuous monthly fees. The new license will generate substantial revenue for Identity, et cetera, et cetera. Tokenization to connect banks to businesses with data. And last but not least, I saw this yesterday, just really interesting to me because we pay attention to companies like Alibaba and Alipay and Ant Financial and all of these just global conglomerates. Executive Vice Chairman of Alibaba Group, Joe Tsai. And if you didn't see this yesterday, the dude literally just puts out a random tweet that says, "I like crypto." Well, awesome, Joe. I like crypto as well. Glad to have you on board. And I'm glad that you guys all watch this video. I will touch base with you tomorrow. Hopefully find some more deep dive type content. Oh, I didn't showcase it tonight. I know a lot of you guys are not metaverse type people. Some may be, but I think it's still interesting to talk about. I try to look into metaverse and things like that as much as possible. Sin City, which is SYN space City, they already did kind of their Genesis drop. They also did, they're doing blueprint passes on not Binance US, but Binance itself. But look up Sin City, which is SYN City here. I'll do it real quick. And just kind of, I meant to do this. I wanted to just showcase the team here because there's some Grammy nominated artist that is now going to be kind of on board. I don't really care about any of that. I'm more so interested in who we're seeing with the team here. And Merit Circle, co-founder of Twitch, Synthetics, if I remember correctly, co-founder of CoinMarketCap, founder of Synthetics, I think founder of Terra. Yep, we can see right there. And the team is also fairly interesting as well to me. I think that one of the co-leads at Roblox is involved. Roy Liu, who is Tron, EA, Disney, Tron, Yahoo, Tron, Google, Tron. Looks like they like pretty much plucked the whole team. Again, I'm not affiliated with them. I haven't bought anything. I've been considering buying a Genesis Pass, which is like very expensive. I may or may not do that. But again, EA, Kabam, Gameloft, Ubisoft, which obviously is huge. Advisors, or the principal engineer at Roblox, original producer of Disney, Tron, Monster, and many others. Director of Research and Algorithms and Technology, Netflix adjunct research professor. I mean, these are really, really heavy-hitting names, so I'm paying attention to this one. Again, I think that the IDO goes live like in a week or so. I probably won't participate in that because there's just going to be there's like 200, there's millions of people, I think, in the Discord from what I was alluded to today. But one of those Genesis passes or that blueprint on Binance might be interesting for me. And, just providing this to you guys because I found this one earlier today. I saw it a couple weeks ago. If you're interested, great. If you're not, great. I'm not affiliated, so I won't get paid either way. I might participate, I might not. But hopefully this video provided some value for you all, and I will touch base with you guys tomorrow. All right, later.